Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Don't mind my hair, I just couldn't even deal with it today. It is so freaking humid in Louisiana, but that is not even the point. Point is, today I'm going to be putting to the test the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I've been using this off camera for a little while now just to kind of really get a feel for it, but I thought it was definitely worth reviewing. This foundation is $5 at the drugstore. It has a great shade range. I've been pretty impressed by it so far, so I definitely wanted to make a full video dedicated to this. In this video, I'm gonna take you throughout my day and keep up with you and do check-ins so you can see exactly how the foundation is wearing throughout the day and if it breaks down at all. Like I said, where I live is super humid. Not as humid as Texas though, gotta represent Texas. But Louisiana, it rains just about every single day here it seems, so we will definitely be giving this foundation a run for its money. I will be working all day long, so chances are I'm probably gonna sweat a little bit in this foundation. I've used this foundation probably about, I would say 10 to 15 times off camera so far, and from what I can tell, I have not made any sort of a dent in this bottle. There's a lot of product in here. By a lot, I mean there's 1 ounce in here, which is pretty standard for any liquid foundation that you're getting, but at $5, I mean, hello, like this is pretty much a steal already. Let's jump into the demo of me actually applying this stuff. Hey guys, now I'm totally barefaced. I have nothing on my face whatsoever, so let's fix that. I am going to start out with my e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. I use this every single day under my eyes. Take the tiniest little bit of that and put it on my ring finger and then pat it in under my eyes. This just helps to give your eyes moisture, so any concealer or anything that you're gonna set underneath isn't just gonna be like all in the lines. Helps just kind of plump things up a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with a primer. This is just one that I got in an Ipsy bag that I've been trying to go through. Just to mention what kind of a primer this is, it is definitely an illuminating primer. I'm sure you'll be able to tell, but this one definitely gives you a little bit of shine, but what I like about it is it has a lot of moisture. Okay, so while all of that is kind of drying down and setting in, I'm going to give you a real up-close look at what my skin actually looks like. This is the first time I'm doing this with my new camera, so brace yourself, this is about to get super real. I have all the skin softening, blurring tools off of my camera. None of that is on here, so you're gonna be seeing exactly what I'm seeing. Welcome to how my face really looks. So this side of my face is pretty okay. There's not a whole lot happening over here. This side, however, is where I always break out. I've got some going on down here right now, which is just great. This guy popped up recently, also great. So I'm not typically going for like flawless, perfect makeup every single day. So if a little bit of my acne peeks through, honestly, I'm not really too upset with that. I'd rather my acne show a little bit through my foundation than spend like an extra 20 minutes with concealer, spot concealing, and all that stuff. It's just not worth the time to me. This is what my skin is looking like right now. This is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my concealer. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. It's honestly not my favorite. I'm just really trying to go through this tube, which is probably gonna take a lifetime because that is about how much I'm using every time I use this. And I think that was still probably way too much product. I like to just pat this on under my eyes and then go back with my Real Techniques Diamond Sponge and blend it out. I like to do my under eye concealer before my foundation so everything just melts together. And I'm gonna put a little bit right on that spot right there. Going back in with my dirty ass Diamond Beauty Blender or Real Techniques sponge, whatever, same difference, and just blending that all out. Let's get into the fun part. Today I'm obviously trying out Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Foundation. This is the color Soft Ivory. I have been using this off camera for kind of a little while. I wanted to get really familiar with it before I sat down and made a review for you guys. This foundation is $5, which is really difficult to beat. So that being said, right off the bat, one thing I do not like about this foundation, if I'm just gonna be picky and honest, is the little thing. There's like a little spatula inside that you apply this to your face, and it's like a hard plastic spatula. It's just not that great. I mean, for $5, I can really get past that, but obviously I prefer a pump like most of us do. Give this a quick shake and slap it all over my face. Probably really unsanitary, just totally being honest, dipping it back in and wiping it straight on your face, but it's also my life, so I don't really care. Make sure to cover up these acne children. Ew, go away. Ew. And I always pull a little down onto my neck because nobody's trying to have like a mask of foundation. And then taking my same diamond sponge, I'm just gonna blend all of this in like so. It does dry down just a little quickly. I had to free up some space on my memory card in between those two shots, and it has definitely started to dry down, so you might want to work quickly with this foundation. So that is what it looks like all blended in. You can definitely still see some of my acne peeking through and little imperfections like that, yay. I do want to point out right kind of in this area around my nose and lip, it looks like the foundation's kind of sitting on top of my skin. Not really the biggest fan of that, but I guess that's life. That happens, I guess. Now I'm just going to set my entire face with some setting powder. I'm using the RCMA translucent powder. As much as I don't like this product, once again, I'm just trying to use what I have and get through it so I can buy new things. So I'm gonna set everything, finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back with you guys. And I'm done with my makeup. That is the final look for the day. I'm going to work today, so really no big deal. I had like no intentions of keeping my hair up in this little Pebbles pony, but now I'm just like, you know what? You're just going to work, you're just filming a foundation video. Do you need to do your hair? Maybe not. So this is what it all looks like. I have no idea what my skin looks like on camera just yet, so this is gonna be an experience for both of us. Once I started kind of applying my makeup and putting on different products on top of the foundation, I found that the foundation started to look a lot more natural. When it was first just the foundation with the powder, it did look a little bit cakey, and that started to kind of worry me, but as I said, as I started to kind of layer things and blend and this, that, and the other, it got more natural, so hopefully that's how it's gonna be for the rest of the day. Right now it is about 11 a.m. I'm gonna be working until like 9 tonight. I'm gonna be checking back in with you guys throughout the day just to see how it settles and this, that, and the other, you know, the drill, all that good stuff. I will be checking back in with you guys shortly. Hey guys, I am on my lunch break now. It is about 4:30. And so far, so good. I mean, the foundation's pretty much looking just about the same. There's really not a whole lot of change to report. It is settling into some lines on my face, but honestly, most of my foundations settle into this little smile line right there. So that's definitely happening. There's a little bit of creasing happening under the eyes as well, but that could be the powder, that could be the concealer I used today, that could really be any number of things. But as far as coverage goes, it pretty much looks exactly how it did when I first applied it. So pretty pleased, but this is what it looks like in natural sunlight. There is obviously still a little bit of my real skin and acne peeking through, which like I said earlier, I'm cool with. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch now, and I will check back in with you guys when I get off work later tonight. Hey guys, I am home from work now, hallelujah. I've made it to my weekend, feels pretty good. I have obviously already changed into my jammies. Welcome to the third outfit of today. I'm gonna show you guys what everything looks like up close and personal. It's not looking too pretty, I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Basically, all up in this area, if you can see, I'm gonna really get up in here, so here we go. Oh yeah, okay, there we are. So it got really cakey around this area. It just started to get really thick. The parts where it is rubbed off was from me, that is my fault. At one point I had like blue eyeliner fall down on my nose and I had to wipe it off because it just looked insane. So any parts of my foundation around this area that you see wiped off is my fault. The foundation was totally intact, but like I said, I had something on my face I kind of needed to wipe off. And then over on this side, oh dang, yeah, same issue. All around this area, it just started to get really, really clumpy, not cute, settling in to all of the fine lines at this point. It's really not doing me any favors. Been on now for probably like 11 and a half hours. It's about 9:30 right now. So I mean, it's been on pretty much all day. This is as long as I would expect a foundation to last. I definitely think the coverage is still really great. How long I've been wearing it throughout the day, I think the coverage is still awesome. It's definitely stayed intact, it stayed in place. I've used this product with multiple primers, so I can go on record and say it's not staying in place and staying put all day because of the primer I'm using. It really is this foundation. I've just been, I mean, for $5, you really just can't beat that right now. So I'm super, if you couldn't tell, into this foundation. Trying to think if there's anything else I have to tell you, but not really. It blends out pretty well, but work quickly because it does dry down pretty fast, and once it dries into place, it is locked in. That is where it's gonna stay unless you wipe it off of your face like I did earlier. I have never ever had issues with this foundation oxidizing on me. It stays the same color it is when I put it on all day long, as I feel like is evident in this footage. Overall, I would highly recommend this product. It's $5, can't beat it. Go try it for yourself. Also, I've noticed with this specific foundation, my skin looks a lot more natural. I struggle with a lot of foundations taking away the texture of my skin. I'm not really someone who's embarrassed by their own skin. When foundations just give me kind of like a mask of like, who am I, what am I, and I can't see any pores or anything. I know most people are probably into that, but I like to look like I'm somewhat natural. I know, purple hair, right? Super natural. But I will say that this foundation does keep my skin looking more like my skin. It keeps it very close to my own skin texture, which I'm really into. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up and wash my face. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel a lot. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. I put out new videos every single Wednesday, and I would love to have you there. If there's any videos you want me to make, let me know down below. I'm pretty much all about taking y'all's suggestions. I love talking to you guys. Please let me know anything you have that you want me to make or products you'd like to see me review. I'm all ears. I'm here for you guys. Let me know. Thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.